Alonso, Michael, go to bed. Alonso, Michael, go to bed. Marvin Williams personal. Marvin Williams personal. Marvin Williams. Anyway. Marvin Williams personal. Marvin Williams personal. Marvin Williams. Anyway. Marvin Williams personal. Marvin Williams personal. Michael Alonso, go to bed now. Anyway. I won't speak again.
Now, back following in the old man's footsteps?
Oh, well, no, just here for Christmas. You know, saving some money until the next adventure. Hey, how have you been? Who's that?
You volunteered tour guide. Trina's niece.
Oh, yeah?
She's quite something.
Well, have you asked her out yet?
You've been gone too long thinking I'm in that league.
Alonso.
Better get back to work.
Where's the belt?
Catch up
Can
later.
you think I'm joking? Where's the belt?
And Jensen,
Yeah?
remember there are no leagues.
You've seen where we work, right?
You think I could pull off a ascot?
It feels very formal.
With the
for
jewel,
Memphis.
really?
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe not the most.
Oh, you're here.
Unfortunately, the Count of Solhagen could not be here in person to drop off the royal toy donation for the Nordin Children's Group, but would like to wish all the children who will be receiving these gifts a very Merry Christmas.
Why can't they just admit the guy's a flake? He's probably out partying on some yacht somewhere.
I heard he has some weird skin rash that they can't figure out.
Oh, please. Thank you. Whatever the reason, an interview with him would be a go.
No, nice.
This stresses, and I know you know that they cannot stress it. I would say, if I were in you, I would say no, but the eyes open, not the eyes shut. And then they say, oh, if I had no. All right? You guys suggest doing a you want to all right.
Would that gold mine include covering my raise?
Nobody come out here.
Right. Because although every news source in Europe, including the Monarch Insider, has tried to get an interview with the guy, he's going to give you A tabloid columnist at time of day.
Princess of Gibraltar to admit she laundered money.
I found the Marquess of San Marino's lover's home address. I'm pretty sure I could ask a dodgy count a few questions.
Oh, yes. If you can land an interview with the Count of Sohagen, I'll give you a raise. All right?
Can I get that in writing?
Where would you even start?
The Sohagen Palace, there's a Yuletide ball every Christmas, and tradition calls for the Count to oversee all the aspects.
He hasn't been seen at the ball since he was bestowed the title. He hasn't been seen by anyone, anywhere, since he was a teenager.
Well, it doesn't mean he hasn't been there. Could you imagine if I land the first interview or get the first picture? RGE would go from a small-time gossip site to the biggest name in world news.
All right. I give you my blessing to attempt an interview with the Count of Sohagen. But if for 1 second it feels like a lost cause, I want you back here straight away.
Got it. I'm gonna go book my flight. Okay.
Economy.
Yes.
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 You sure you're not going to be lonely at Christmas, huh?
I think I'm good. Plus, I got my career to focus on. This profile with the Count is a huge opportunity for me.
I always thought that RGE was more of a job and not necessarily a career for you.
Turns out I'm good at it. And pays for this apartment. Sort of.
If you run out of money, you can always come home. And there's always room for you at the insurance firm, too. Stability can be a good thing. And Milwaukee's a lot more affordable than London.
I'll keep that in mind. Listen, I gotta go, but I love you.
Love you, too. Enjoy the North Pole.
Sohagen Norden.
Same thing.
Okay, bye.
Oh, welcome. I wasn't expecting anyone, but so glad to have you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, Peppermint Square.
Oh, yum. Thank you. Sorry it's so late. It's kind of a last minute trip, but the cab driver said this was the best place to stay.
That it is. I'm Trina. Welcome to Sohagen. What brings you to our town?
The Sohagen Palace. I'm a journalist.
Oh, hopefully not from one of those nosy tabloids.
No, I'm from Monarch Insider.
Monarch Insider? Ooh, a proper journalist. You know, my niece just got a volunteer job giving tours at the palace.
Has she seen the Count?
She says she has.
How do I sign up for this tour?
Morning, Mother.
Oh,
Here, let me help you. Come down.
oh, thank you. Whoops. Oh,
Nice?
yeah.
Smells fresh.
You know your dad would roll over in his grave if I ever put up fake garland.
That he would.
It is so good getting to see you here and not having to visit you on a mountaintop in Zermatt or take a speedboat to Rathlin Island.
It's good to be home too.
You know, you can stay longer this time. You don't have to dart off after the holidays.
I know, but I got the job in the reindeer ranch in Finland.
Oh,
Free room and board and no long-term contract. Perfect.
well, while you're waiting to hear about yet another job with little to no future, just think how nice it is to have a mother willing to do her grown son's laundry.
That alone might actually get me to stay.
Yes, unpack the curtain fan when and
What's this?
tell nobody.
Oh, yes, I found that outside the palace. I've been meaning to return it.
Mess.
This has the Count's crest on it. This is the Count's medallion.
Really?
Every week.
What was it doing on the ground?
You need to return this right away. The last thing you want is for someone to think you stole that.
Stop. No, that's a good point.
No, don't go to the palace like that. I didn't. I am the...
Thanks, Mom.
If you'll follow me, up ahead we have the library. We can see the oldest Christmas lights in all of Northern Europe.
Pedersen. Jensen, have you seen the staff manager?
He was just in the drawing room. Why?
Oh, I'm just returning something I found. I'll go find him. Thanks.
The drawing room is that way.
Copy that. Hello.
Not fight in the bed. Or you sleep separate independently. Marlon, will go to bed?
Your Grace?
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be in here.
No, wait, hold on. If I could just have a moment of your time. The Royal Medallion. It is you. I'm Charlotte Collins, and I write for Monarch Insider, and I would love to interview you. Though I never thought a count would be dressed so casually, at least have an iron shirt.
Ben.
So, let me just get this straight. You think the best way to get a private interview with me, the Count of Sorhagen, is to insult my clothes?
What in the king's name is going on in here? This area is off limits to the public.
Sir Augustus, is it? Hi, I'm Charlotte Collins, and I write for Monarch Insider, and I would just really love to speak to the Count for a few minutes.
The Count?
Look, I know you want to keep a low profile. I totally get that, but people have questions. They want to know you.
If you don't leave at once, I'm calling security.
No, I totally get it. But if you don't want this picture splashed across every news publication tomorrow, consider giving me an interview?
Get out now.
Okay. I'm staying at B&B in town.
Yeah, I was just leaving too.
Why does that brusque Yankee think that you're the Count?
Because of this?
Why do you have the Count's personal medallion?
I found it outside the palace on the ground in the front gardens.
What?
Oh, I am Adam Pedersen. I'm the new seasonal landscaper.
May I suggest you be on your way to work at once?
Yes. No, I'm gone. Not even here. Bye.
We live for the excitement of the holiday season, getting ready, the parties.
Give me some down. And you say she took a picture of this staff member?
Yes, she truly believes she met the Count. The only way to get ahead of this is to finally release the truth.
We can't. We'd go from having at least some tourists to absolutely none.
We're headed there either way.
Not necessarily. If this reporter already believes this man to be the Count, perhaps a new solution has just presented itself. You could have been fired. What were you thinking?
Honestly, I was more impressed with that journalist. She just barged in there thinking that she could get a private interview with the Count. Tell you the confidence that requires.
Sounds like she's off the rocker.
Oh.
Besides, Jensen, is any security at that palace?
Our security is the best in Norden.
Sir Augustus, can I get you anything? Tea, coffee, Danish?
No, thank you. I just need a moment alone with Mr. Pedersen.
I'll be in the back.
I'm so sorry again about what happened today.
Mr. Pedersen.
Oh, please, call me Adam.
Mr. Pedersen. After conveying our incident to the Royal Council, much to my dismay, I've been sent here to speak with you. Thanks to your outright desire to lie, this reporter believes she met the Count today. If that photo is released, it will cause a crisis of grand proportion for the royal family.
Just release a photo of the real Countess. Discredit hers.
What I'm about to tell you demands the utmost secrecy. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
There is no Count of Solhagen.
Yes, there is.
Count Lars abdicated the title 4 years ago when he fell in love with someone on spring break at Daytona Beach.
Let me guess. What happened in Daytona didn't stay in Daytona?
Precisely. He's been with her ever since. He threw that medallion out the window in protest. We've been looking for it for some time.
Really? Because it was just for... Hang on. Why are you telling me all of this?
Because the Royal Council believes this is an opportunity to avoid a bigger scandal. Since this reporter already believes you to be the Count, will you step in as the Count for a brief interview? She'll have to turn over the photo in order to speak with you. We'll satisfy her curiosity, allow her to publish a puff piece about how polite and cordial the Count is.
Oh, you're serious?
Just one very short, very rehearsed 15 minutes.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
The Royal Council knows that businesses here depend on tourists believing there is a Count. They feel a short interview will keep that belief alive.
Come in. Lost you on the tour today. I was worried something happened, but then Augustus told me to give you this. What's going on? Got the interview.
Shoulders back. In up.
Oh, you feel this is really necessary just for an interview?
Decorum and elegance is the standard of the Nordic royal family.
Ow. You sure you're qualified to tailor a suit?
Would you prefer that I called on Mr. Heinrich, Solhagen's chief suit maker, and have you explain how your indiscretion with that reporter led us to this charade? Chop, chop. Feet flat on the ground, your back straight. Your buttocks should touch the back of the chair. Your weight evenly distributed over both hips. Got it? I've got it.
Ow, 100 pins in me.
The Count would never wear glasses to press.
Hey, I need those to be able to see.
We got you contacts.
Wait, how did you know my description?
We have resources. A reporter from the Monarch Insider will be able to tell a fake from a mile away. Remember, keep it light and fun. She needs to believe she met the Count. We must do something about your hair. Miss Collins.
You clean up nice.
Proper introduction this time. Miss Collins, Lars Ludwig von Taylor, the Count of Solhagen. Before we start, I must ask if you deleted the photo that you took of Count Lars yesterday.
Yes, you made it very clear. No photos.
And the agreement.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
You may commence.
Your Grace, thank you so much for allowing this. I'm very sorry for bombarding you yesterday. There's just no other way of getting in contact with you. Which brings me to my first question. Why are you so private?
I feel that the best way to serve the country of Norden is out of the limelight.
Right, that's what all your press releases say, but what does that actually mean?
It means he doesn't get bogged down with the showmanship of the position.
Yes. However, Sir Hagen's economy has suffered since your father passed, and many people believe that's because you haven't made any public appearances. You don't feel any responsibility to your country?
What?
Perhaps you'd like to ask about the Count's children's charity.
Sir Augustus, no offense, but maybe the Count would feel more comfortable with just us.
No.
Copy that. Okay. Well, what do you do for fun?
I serve on the Royal Warrant Appointments Committee and the Northern European Trust of Commerce.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, well, okay. What about the Yuletide ball? What's your role in that?
I oversee the event planning.
Oh, are you a fan of Christmas?
Yes, no, it's my favorite time of year.
Good. Now we're talking. What are some of your favorites for Hagen Christmas activities?
The Mise hunt and then the wreath lighting at the town square. My dad used to take me sledding and then we would stay up very, very late and watch the Northern Lights.
I didn't know Counts went sledding.
They normally don't.
Well, so it seems like Christmas is your thing. How about a special in-depth article on Christmas with the Count? Everything leading up to the Yuletide ball. Give people a real chance to know you.
That sounds amazing.
Absolutely not.
We have something. I don't think
I think the Count's a bit sleep deprived at the moment. 15 minutes. That was our agreement.
Yes, but you're also the one that was telling me that the Royal Council is very worried about tourism numbers. I mean, wouldn't an in-depth article on Christmas with the Count help? After all, I am the Count of Sorhagen. My decision.
His decision.
15 minutes. That's what we decided.
I tried to stop him. I don't think he truly comprehends what a full Christmas spread with a publication like The Monarch Insider will entail.
What do we do now?
We stick to the plan. Sir Augustus will have to take charge.
Oh,
Oversee that we give the journalist tidbits here and there and keep her and Mr. Pedersen's interactions minimal. If all goes well, we walk away with an uptick in tourism and time to find a more permanent solution.
with all due respect, keeping Mr. Pedersen in line might be a tall order.
Surely not for you, Sir Augustus. The king has the utmost faith in you.
Should know alone.
So let me get this straight. There's actually no Count, but now you're the Count.
Yes, I am temporarily pretending to be the Count. But you see, because she is doing an exclusive on Christmas with the Count, that means that I get to stay at the palace, which apparently means that I can order anything from the kitchen. Now that is a pretty sweet gig. This is madness. Actually, don't think about it. I probably shouldn't be out. Sir Augustus gave me a lecture about keeping a low profile because of the journalist. She's staying at Trina's B&B nearby.
Ah, then she's probably met Kirsten. Maybe you could find out if they know each other.
Oh, yeah, no, sure. In addition to pretending to be the Count, I'm going to ask the prestigious journalist to play matchmaker to the B&B owner's niece.
Wouldn't be the craziest thing happening here.
Fair enough.
Wow. Okay. Now I get why you're pretending to be a Count. What am I doing? Well, stop acting weird and stop looking back at her.
Are you Superman? Did you not say?
So sorry.
Your Grace?
Look different. I do look different because I am undercover.
Oh,
Yes, you see, the Count cannot just go into a local pub and have a drink like everyone else.
yeah.
Uses disguise.
Hey, are you struggling to get into cybersecurity? If that's you, I got some information that's gonna change your life. Now, it's up to you to receive that information, but I'm gonna give it to you. Did you know that you don't need a college degree? You don't need IT certifications to get into cybersecurity? When I say get into cybersecurity, I'm talking about thriving in cybersecurity, making six figures and beyond. My name is Boyd Cluis, and I'm an internationally recognized cybersecurity expert, and I help.
Ella, right on time. Please take a seat.
I just emailed you the Stewart file. I think you'll find he'll be a good fit.
Ella, what do you know about Preston Vance?
He's smart, respected, and native New Yorker. His business is already doing 8 figures with double-digit growth. Everyone's talking about it.
He's looking for a new agency.
You think we have a shot?
Exactly, which is why I wanted to see you.
Me?
We've had our eye on Vance and we think that we've got an opportunity. Normally this time of year, he takes a vacation with his family, but we know that he made a reservation only for himself, which means he'll be alone with time to kill.
Time to listen to a pitch from us.
From you.
Oh.
You leave this afternoon, Simon will send you your itinerary.
Wow. Okay, it's Christmas.
Will that be a problem?
No, sir, of course not.
Just get him hooked. We'll reel him in.
Where am I going?
Maple Creek.
Sorry.
Well, actually, a ranch near Maple Creek.
Maple Creek.
In Canada, somewhere. Go get him, Ella.
Okay, Canada.
I finished it. No, I didn't finish it. That's the one I was asking you.
Well, nothing about the
What is
promotion,
it
but I've been
called?
assigned to get the Preston Vance account.
All right.
You're packing. Have they set up a meeting already?
That's what
Somewhere in Canada on a ranch.
Yeah.
I don't know,
gotta
just see.
I gotta be at the airport in 3 hours. A ranch. I hope you have practical shoes.
Canada, eh?
You knew about this?
I'm coming, look at me getting the guys.
Mr. Webb.
I'm gonna stop drinking here.
You gonna miss the office Christmas party?
That's why it's.
Sure, I'll survive.
3 weeks.
Enjoy your vacation.
Hardly a vacation. I have a job to do.
See, this is why I've always admired you. Work comes first.
I can't wait.
Gotta run.
Yeah,
We
he
got to
came
wait
to the place.
And when you get
Tried
that
to get rid
promotion,
that phone, and then
Gerard,
need
we've
to
been
do
over
something.
this. It'll never work.
we can do great things together, Ella. Adios, or whatever it is they say in Canada.
Pretty sure it's just goodbye.
Well, I saw you. Said,
Awesome. So when you
when I saw you. Look at me, just smile like you want me. Said, "Boy, come on, girl, I'll be gone." Said, "Try."
It's a long way to go.
What do you want to see?
You finished?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh, just
I was considering doing a PhD in neuroscience, but then I always had this desire to combine art and design.
Companies tell their stories so they can connect with new clients and keep their old ones. Sometimes people are too close to their businesses to know what kind of impact they're making.
Do you like the work?
Yeah, a lot. I love helping people show their best.
Where that guy that came?
Wouldn't you be in your room on your phone right now?
I've got a comfy sofa, a good book, and a cup of coffee. Nope, I'm good.
You kept your promise.
It was hard at first, but let's just say I'm seeing things different.
Where it isn't there? Oh, that.
Person's account for yourself.
I came here to pick up your slack. I'm gonna pitch Elevate. And if that means I get the account and a partner, so be it. I thought you're smarter than this, Ella.
I thought you weren't a complete slime ball. Guess we were both wrong.
Wrong?
No, I'm good. You and Marty did such a nice job with breakfast this morning. Do you need any help with lunch or dinner?
I appreciate the offer, but Charlie already mentioned tonight's chili.
Always better the next day.
True story. And lunch is anything you can put between two slices of bread.
Sounds good. Well, let me know if I can help.
Not bad, huh?
I honestly don't know.
For what it's worth, I think Gerard is.
Stop there. I'm afraid whatever you say will make me laugh or worse, cry. But thank you.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
You know, I think I'm gonna ride a horse.
Now you're starting to think like a cowboy. I always said, best place to do some thinking is on the back of a horse.
I'll find Frank. I still can't lift the saddle on my own.
If Frank isn't around, I'll be out in a few minutes.
Thank you.
How's drill today? Not bad, cool.
Hey, Frank. Got time for another riding lesson?
Yeah, what do you think about a small trailer?
Not just around the Burrell?
I think you've been going around in circles enough as it is.
Can't argue with that.
All right, you help her saddle up. I'll be back in a few. Sounds like a plan. That breath is what it's all about, Ella.
It really is. A car driving past all this, you can't get that breath.
It's probably because you're looking at your phone.
That's fair. But there's also the smell of the cold, crisp air and the feel of the wind. I feel like such a city slicker for not knowing that all of this was here and so beautiful.
To be fair, you're only seeing the good things. I think differently when you've been snowed in for 2 days, taking a ditch to the stable so you can feed and water the horses, worrying about the cattle, and eating everything out of a tin because the generator just failed.
And you wouldn't trade it for the world, would you?
No, no, I wouldn't.
Didn't think so.
When you're born to it, I guess it's different.
And let anyone become a part of it.
It's easy to fall in love with this place. But not everyone wants to stay. I'm gonna go settle up. I'll see you out there.
I'll be right there. I just want to clear my head for a minute.
Where'd Cole go?
Where he always seems to go.
No, I love that kid, but he's his own worst enemy sometimes. Let's go right.
I just don't think I'll be very good at
I don't know about that, Miss Ella. But would you like to know where I found the best place to send my money?
Yes. On a horse?
Pretty smart. On a horse.
No. Do I never get it?
Musta me ka dia. One. What the cleanse? When you have a big bowel moment. When you have a bowel moment. Really? Okay. Water. You need water. Itu takkan juga.
It's about water because you don't feel it in the throat.
We gone down.
I chose St. George's University School of Medicine because at the time that I wanted to go into medicine, they were the only university that was willing to give me that chance. And I wanted somewhere that I felt believed in me. And from the beginning, even.
Hey, Ella. Did something happen today with Cole? He seemed a bit more on edge than usual.
Long story.
Running out of patience?
Yeah.
And Gerard showing up hasn't helped.
No, losing patience there too. Marty, it's been a day.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I got to figure this out on my own. I just love it here.
Just the place?
That obvious, huh?
He cares about you too.
That's definitely not obvious.
Well, it is to everyone except Cole.
Well, I think I'm done there. I'm just so tired of everyone judging me based on what they think I should be or what they think I am.
Preston has a pretty good picture of the person you are.
You really think so?
I do.
That's 1 out of 3.
Actually, there's one more. I was just on the phone with Lexi.
The weaver from the Christmas market?
To be honest, she was checking you out to see if you'd be someone she'd want to work with.
Well, that's fair considering I'm a complete stranger.
Well, you made an impression on her, and she was wondering if she could come by with a few other vendors right away to chat about some things.
That's amazing.
So she should be here any minute.
Okay, I'll get ready. Wish me luck.
Hey, what's the story?
The vendors want to start a collective.
build a website, develop some social media content, and expand their customer base.
You want to help them?
Yeah, how could I not want to work with such talented people?
You're not going to be here.
Most of the work can be done online, and besides, I was thinking that
How'd it go?
Marty, you won't believe it. They all want to do it.
That's fantastic.
Thank you. And thanks for vouching for me.
Oh, that was the easy part. I saw how impressed Preston was with your proposal. Recommending you is like a no-brainer. Besides, I like you.
I like you too, Marty. Are the riders back yet?
Anytime now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head out to the stable.
Hi, Ella. How was your ride?
It was lovely. Nice to get out of the corral. How was your ride?
Getting out in the country on horseback, never a wrong idea.
I'm finally beginning to understand that.
I'm just about to meet with Gerard. Care to join us?
You know what? I think I'll sit this one out, but thank you. You should listen to Gerard's pitch uninterrupted like you did mine. It's only fair.
Okay, Ella.
Honestly, Gerard. Good girl.
Hey, Ella. Horses are supposed to relieve stress, not cause it. Whose horse is this?
One guess.
Gerard?
Bingo.
So why are you doing this work for?
I'm not. I'm doing it for the horse.
I can finish up. Preston and him look like they're about to have their meeting. Shouldn't you be in there?
No.
Don't you want to know what Gerard's going to say?
I know the pitch. I've given it 100 times.
So it's the same pitch that you gave Preston.
No, I gave Preston something unique because I thought it would be better for his business.
And now?
And now it's up to Preston to decide.
There's a risk. Don't you have a promotion riding on this?
I have my self-respect riding on it. Preston will either trust my ideas or he won't. I gave him my best, and that's what matters to me.
But your promotion?
Management expects me to sell the company line, but every time it gets harder for me to say that it's the perfect solution for everyone. If this is how to get a promotion, then I'm not sure it's for me.
I see.
Sorry, that's more than I meant to say.
No, I'm glad you told me. Hey, Ella. Good luck.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway sales event. Now's the time to get in and get away.
Thanks, Cole.
You're sure you don't want to hear what they're saying?
I already know.
Preston doesn't seem to be saying much at all.
It's hard to get a word in edgewise in a meeting with Gerard.
He's got slides.
42 of them, to be precise.
Oh, thanks, Gerard. I think you made yourself very clear. Hello, Ella.
We weren't listening. Honest.
I'm sure Ella didn't need to. She knows this product very well.
Well, I don't know about that, but she would perhaps be somewhat familiar with it.
This isn't like the proposal you made.
No, I believe you need something different.
So which one of our products did you show Preston?
Nothing off the shelf. I created a unique solution based on my assessment of Preston's business needs.
Please understand that was never Mr. Webster's intent to waste your time with Ella's unique ideas. I'm sure she had a lot of fun with them, as she has with this vacation. But the Elevate package has the support and track record of a fully established marketing leader behind it. Hers does not.
Ella?
That's partially true, Preston, but I hope that if you had approved my approach, I could get the company to back my plan.
That would never be possible.
I'm beginning to realize that. I appreciate you listening to me. It meant a lot.
Well, I suppose you want a decision.
Absolutely. We can get moving on your account right away.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait. I need to talk to you. Can we get the lounge, please? It won't be long.
Sure, no problem.
But Preston.
I will give you my answer later, Gerard.
Fine. Talk later.
We need to talk.
All clear.
Think she's in trouble?
Hard to say, but I think Preston will be fair.
I think so too. Marty?
Okay. Okay.
Have you seen Ella?
I think she's with Preston.
Good move on Preston's part. Probably doesn't want to make a scene when he turns her down.
She strike you as the type of person who would make a scene, does she?
Well, let's just say I know her well.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We worked together for years. Long hours, business travel. Get close. Things happen.
Suppose they do.
So she'll probably want to apologize when she gets back. Mr. Webster. It went very well. Thank you, Mr. Webster. Of course.
Thank you, Preston. I really appreciate your help.
Well, it was my pleasure, Ella. You will have a lot of great things in your life.
Do my best to make sure you're right about it.
I know you will.
Ella.
Gerard.
Gerard, a word?
Of course.
Hey.
How'd it go? Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I have a lot to think about, but you might want to watch this.
Why? What's going on?
Well, I think this might be au revoir, or however you Canadians say it.
You must have understood. I only had your best interests at heart.
So what's going on here?
I believe this is what you would call making a scene.
You're going with Ella's crazy pitch? Seriously? This place makes everyone lose their mind. I'm sorry I ever came. Why would you do this? This is your career.
It was.
You're unbelievable. This place is unbelievable. I need a taxi immediately. I'm not staying another night in this redneck dump.
No, I would be so happy to help with that, sir. Right away.
Yes, we all just saw that.
It would have been pretty hard not to.
Well, what's done is done. I'm sorry to ask, but can I get my dinner in my room tonight?
Sure, no problem.
I've been missing my kids a lot this week. Thought I'd step upstairs and give them a call. They are coming with me next year. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Actually, Marty, could I eat in my room too? I suddenly have a lot of arrangements to make.
Bet. I will be up soon. Thanks. Anyone else expecting room service tonight?
Oh, no, ma'am. But maybe a cup of coffee?
Frank.
So one thing I've learned was to always drag yourself through contingency planning beforehand. So before I go in the room, I think, okay, if plan A doesn't work, what's plan B? And if plan B doesn't work, what's plan C? What?
Maybe she'd like some company.
Maybe not.
Hard to find out from in here.
Hey. I took a big risk today. It was exciting, but scary. I just keep going over it in my head.
It was a day.
Okay, cool. It was a tough one, and I just can't take your cold shoulder. I've tried everything I can think of to get through to you. You just what? I've come to enjoy your company, but I can't keep going around in circles.
I just don't get what you see in him.
Excuse me?
I don't want to get between you two, so I'll just back away. I'm gonna be very happy with him.
Do you actually think I'd be with that snake?
He had a lot to say about you two.
And would you believe any word that comes out of his mouth?
I suppose not.
Okay, so then
Sorry. I should have let him get to me, but sorry.
apology accepted.
You know, I think you're so nice.
You think you're a good judge of character, don't you?
You do.
When it comes to me, I'm just all about my work.
Seems that way.
Do you think people can change? Do you think maybe they deserve second chances?
Depends on the person.
Oh, cool. I might just be able to surprise you yet. Think about that.
I was afraid you'd miss it.
Not for the world, Marty.
Everyone, let's all give a toast to our newest resident of Maple Creek.
To Ella.
To Ella.
What's that all about?
Preston gave me his account.
That's a big step, Ellen. Congratulations.
Thanks, Cole.
It's pretty competitive out there in New York, though, right?
I'm not setting up in New York. I'm helping a little craft collective get off the ground here in Maple Creek.
Didn't you say you do most of that online?
Maybe, but I prefer a more hands-on approach.
You're staying. You're moving here.
I'm staying.
We have everybody here. Well, looks like everybody's here.
What's the big surprise?
Give me a second and I'll show you. Come on, get in here.
It's so beautiful. It's special.
Well, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I'm heading over to my son's place tomorrow to see my new grandchild and to help decorate. My son was never much for ladders.
We'll miss you, Preston.
Oh,
We'll see you next year.
no doubt about it. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Congratulations, Ella. I'm really happy you're going to be around more often.
Thank you, Helen. You all have made my time here so special. I'll never forget your kindness.
Well, good night all and Merry Christmas.
We're alone. I have a feeling that wasn't an accident. So what now?
Um, are you really staying?
You okay with me being close by?
How close?
It's close.
See,
Have you met them yet?
Those children possessing dying robots.
সে এই গেম বানানোর কাজ গ্যারেনার দুটি কোম্পানি 11 স্টুডিও ভিয়েতনাম এবং ওমেন স্টুডিও নেদারল্যান্ডকে দিয়ে দেয়। আর আপনারা বিশ্বাস করতে পারবেন না, এই কোম্পানিগুলো মাত্র 7 মাসের মধ্যে 20 নভেম্বর 2017-তে এই গেমের বিটা ভার্সন রিলিজ করে। আপনাদেরকে বলে দিই, বেটা ভার্সন গেমের সেই ভার্সন হয় যেটা গেমের ফাইনাল রিলিজ হওয়ার পূর্বে কিছু লিমিটেড মানুষকে খেলতে দেওয়া হয়, যাতে করে তাদের রিভিউ এবং সাজেশন অনুযায়ী গেমের ফাইনাল ভার্সনে চেঞ্জেস এবং মডিফিকেশনস করা যায়। আর ফ্রি ফায়ার রিলিজ হয়েছিল 4 ডিসেম্বর 2017-তে, আর পাবজির মোবাইল ভার্সন আসে 2018 ফেব্রুয়ারিতে, অর্থাৎ যেটা ফ্রি ফায়ার রিলিজ হওয়ার 2 মাস পরে ছিল। এরপরেও পাবজি ফ্রি ফায়ার গেমকে অনলাইন জগতে অনেক পেছনে ফেলে সামনে এগিয়ে যায়। আর পেছনে পড়ার কারণ ছিল পাবজির এই গেমকে ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড প্রমোট করেছিল, আর এমন ভাবে প্রমোট করেছে যে কেউই এই গেমের হাত থেকে রক্ষা পায়নি। আর ওই 2 মাস আগে লঞ্চ হওয়ার কারণে ফ্রি ফায়ার সেই সুবিধা করেই উঠতে পারেনি যেটা তারা প্রমোট করলে করতে পারতো। কিন্তু ওই যে কথাই আছে না, আমরা ভুল থেকেই শিখি, এই ভুল থেকে গ্যারেনা শিখেছে। আর তারপর সে ফ্রি ফায়ারের খুব ভালোভাবে ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড প্রমোশন শুরু করে দেয়। আর এরপরে ফ্রি ফায়ার গেমকে পেছনে ফিরে তাকাতেই হয়নি। নাম্বার 2, ব্যাক স্টোরি। এখন চলুন আমরা জেনে আসি এর ব্যাক স্টোরি সম্পর্কে, কারণ কোনো কিছুর পেছনের ইতিহাস জানলেই আপনারা জানতে পারবেন যে সেই গেম আসলে কোন কনসেপ্টের উপরে ভিত্তি করে তৈরি করা হয়েছে। আর দেখা যায় যতগুলো ব্যাটল গেম রয়েছে, যেমন পাবজি, ফর্টনাইট, কল অফ ডিউটি, এই সবগুলো গেম তৈরির পেছনে অবশ্যই কোনো কাহিনী রয়েছে। তো বন্ধুরা, এর ব্যাক স্টোরি হলো একটি মিস্টেরিয়াস অর্গানাইজেশন যার নাম হলো এফএফ। এফএফ এর অর্থ হচ্ছে হলো ফ্রি ফায়ার। এই অর্গানাইজেশনের একটাই উদ্দেশ্য, সেটা হলো মানুষদেরকে বন্দি করা এবং এমন একটা জায়গায় রাখা যেখানে তাদের ব্রেন ওয়াশ করা হয়, যার ফলে তার পুরনো সব স্মৃতি ভুলে যায়। এই অর্গানাইজেশনের সায়েন্টিস্টদের একটি টিম থাকে যারা এই বন্দি করা মানুষদের বডিতে কিছু মডিফিকেশন করে থাকে, যার ফলে তারা পুরনো স্মৃতি ভুলে যায়।